Thank you for calling Penny, PA's official health insurance marketplace. How can I help?
So I hear there's open enrollment and I really need coverage, but I don't know where to look.
Penny.com is the right place to start.
But I'm worried about the cost of coverage and my prescriptions.
We hear that a lot. Penny has high-quality health plans at the lowest cost.
What a relief to be covered.
You're worth protecting. Enroll by January 15th at penny.com. Paid for with Pennsylvania taxpayer dollars.
Gonna get up, pretty baby. Gonna get out of this rocking chair.
Cross ice, and it comes back to Lucas Bloss. Hey, rookie, welcome to the show. The Penguins Cup Championship show. The Penguins Cup playoff show. And the Thomas Jefferson Jaguars putting on a show.
Tell the boys and girls I just don't care.
Do you have a favorite leather couch or chair that's damaged? Has your car, boat, or RV's interior seen better days? Maybe your business's furniture or your private aircraft's interior could use a little love. You're probably thinking replacement is going to be expensive. And what happens to the damaged piece after you throw it out? Does it just end up in a landfill? It doesn't have to. Fiber New specializes in the restoration of leather, plastic, and vinyl. To get an estimate, connect with us today.
Our goal is to focus on, again, having the best product in the market and doing what we say we do to ensure that we provide that high quality product and service. Still Blue, we value our customers, the people that are using our doors, the people that are using our hallways. Our goal and our focus is the customers, and that will always be our goal, from the quality of our product to the innovation of our product to the timeliness that we deliver product. We're thankful to be a solid, reputable provider for those needs that are in the market today.
2 jumbo iced caramel drizzle peppermint mochaccino.
Extra caramel.
That's us. I'd love to join you guys at the beach house for a few days, but between my job and the kids, it's just not that easy. Not to mention, how am I squeezing into a bikini after this winter?
Keeping off extra pounds while balancing a family and a career can be tough. And 500-calorie coffees won't get you there either. Weight Loss Direct provides a 24/7 support and one-on-one coaching to keep you on track and guarantee you success and health. Start your journey at weightlossdirect.com.
Discover the heart of Pittsburgh at Mount Washington Shop and Save. At Mount Washington Shop and Save, we're more than just a grocery store. We're your neighborhood destination. From the freshest local produce to gourmet delights, we've got it all under one roof. Experience convenience, quality, and savings, all in the heart of Mount Washington. Mount Washington Shop and Save, where Pittsburgh shops with a view. Shop smart, shop local, shop Mount Washington Shop and Save.
What a wonderful day!
Welcome to Temple Strength and Sport Performance, where we empower you to reach new heights in strength, speed, and athletic performance. Temple is here to support you every step of the way. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned athlete, join him in Jefferson Hills, Pennsylvania, and discover the difference. For more information, call 412-527-1755. Start your journey with us today.
Play It Again Sports in Greensburg is your locally owned and operated sporting goods store. We set ourselves apart by offering a wide variety of both new and used equipment at competitive prices. Located in the Greengate East Plaza, below Walmart, Play It Again Sports' knowledgeable staff will help you and your family prepare for every athletic season. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or trade, we are here as your one-stop shop. At Play It Again Sports in Greensburg, everybody plays.
2 jumbo iced caramel drizzle peppermint mochaccino.
Extra caramel.
That's us. I'd love to join you guys at the beach house for a few days, but between my job and the kids, it's just not that easy. Not to mention, how am I squeezing into a bikini after this winter?
Keeping off extra pounds while balancing a family and a career can be tough. And 500-calorie coffees won't get you there either. Weight Loss Direct provides a 24/7 support and one-on-one coaching to keep you on track and guarantee you success and health. Start your journey at weightlossdirect.com.
Are you ready to take your game to the next level? Hey, I'm Tyler Kennedy, 2009 Pittsburgh Penguins Stanley Cup champion here, and trust me, I know what it's like to play to the max. That's why I recommend the patented Heads-Up sports training system, improving reaction time and your spatial awareness with this dynamic training system all at your fingertips. Train smarter with endless applications for any position. It's that simple. HeadsUpSTS.com. Play with your head up.
2 jumbo ice caramel drizzle.
It's a holiday high school hockey night on the PIHL channel on TenbandTV tonight from the Ice Castle in Castle Shannon. Class 3A matchup as the Thomas Jefferson Jaguars host the Peters Township Indians. Good evening and welcome to 2024 PIHL high school hockey coverage on TenbandTV. Alongside Tyler Polk, Matt Vandriak, center ice with you here for this matchup pitting the Jaguars coming in 5-8-0, 15 points. Currently in 8th place in AAA. They sit 2 points out of 5th place where North Allegheny, Franklin Regional, and South Fayette are all tied. They lead 9th place Pine Richland by 4 points. On the other side of the rink, Peters Township 3-6 on the season, 10 points. The Indians currently in 10th place in AAA. They trail TJ by 5 points for the 8th and final playoff spot. Tied two teams that on paper should make a pretty even matchup and an interesting transition as well. A Peters Township team that defends well but's had trouble scoring. A Thomas Jefferson team that's been able to find the net but have had a hard time keeping the puck out of their own.
Yeah, so it's a drowning pool game. Something's got to give here. You see two strong PIHL powerhouses, especially with Thomas Jefferson and Peters Township in the mix. One thing to look for in this game is quite simply who's ready to say, all right, it's time to go. It's time to firmly put ourselves in position for playoffs.
Thomas Jefferson, they've scored 39 goals so far this season. That's an average of 3 goals per game. They've allowed 43 goals against, an average of 3.3 goals against per game. TJ, they've scored the 4th most goals in AAA, but they've also given up the 4th most goals against in the classification. Peters Township, they've scored 25 goals. They've also allowed the same amount of goals, 2.8 goals per game, 2.8 goals against. The Indians, though, they've scored the 2nd lowest amount of goals in AAA, but have also allowed the 4th fewest.
Yeah, I think when you look at that, it's easier to have your defense together and then hope that your offense builds across the point of the season. That's the one thing going for Peters Township. They won their last 2 games after a 6-game skid, and they opened up the season with only 1 win and 7 losses. So you're hoping that, okay, now they got that defense. It's always been there. Let's see if that offense can bring something to the fold.
Thomas Jefferson, they are led by Lucas Blows. He has 18 points on the season, 11 goals and 7 assists. Derek Schliebner, 7 goals, 8 assists for 15 points. Brian Spencer, 4 goals, 8 assists for 12 points. And Liam Mahoney in double digits with 4 goals and 6 assists as well. In goal tonight to our right for Thomas Jefferson, the man who's played every minute this season, number 33, Ronnie Porupski will be in again. Porupski, 5-8-0 on the season, 3.25 goals against average, and an .875 save percentage.
Yeah, those numbers might not be the most eye-catching out there, but he's had to help TJ through a lot of shootouts early on in this course of the season. It's been a little bit of a falter here in December. They're hoping that they can bring their defense, help out their goaltender, and get back on track.
For Peters Township, they are led by the duo of Luca Mayetta and Matthew Scuvert. Both of those gentlemen have scored 5 goals apiece. Mayetta is also tied for the team lead in points with 6, along with Jacob Hilwadi, who's 3 goals and 3 assists. Give him 6 points. Blake Ivanchik also with a goal and 5 assists for 6 points on the season for Peters Township. The Indians have had a goaltending rotation all season, and the man kneeling right now at center ice wearing number 32, he will be in the net getting the start tonight for Peters Township, and that is Jack Fazio, the senior.
Yeah, you take a look at Fazio's stats this season, 1-4-0, 262 goals against average, 907 save percentage. For high school, those are pretty good numbers. Again, it's the offense. While there's that same old Peters Township balance, there hasn't been the volume that you've been searching for out of the Indians. As, again, this is a very young team. They've been in the Penguins Cup Finals so many times over the last few years. You're hoping water finds its level soon for Peters Township.
Fazio split the net this season with Ethan Williams. Williams 2-3-0 in the season, 2.25 goals against average, 929 save percentage, and 1 shutout. The Indians rotate their starters on a game-to-game basis, so Fazio in tonight. Williams is the odd man out. He will not start this one here tonight. Second meeting of the season between these two teams. Round 1 went to Thomas Jefferson. They won 3-2 back on October 22nd at the Printscape Arena at South Point. Cam Lorenzi, he netted the game-winning goal. Derek Schliebner and Carter Morrell also found the net for Thomas Jefferson. Nicholas Caputo and Matthew Scuvart tallied for Peters Township. They just led that game 1-0 after 1 before the Jaguars would score the next 3 goals and hold on for the victory. Ronnie Porupski, he stopped 31 of 33 shots to backstop the win for TJ. Ethan Williams, as I mentioned, started that last game. He stopped 33 of 36 in the losing effort. Indians will move left to right to start it. They are the road team tonight, decked out in the red jerseys with the black and white trim. Right to left, the host Jaguars will move, decked out in the home whites with the black and gold trim. Peters Township, coached by Chris Claxon. Thomas Jefferson's bench boss is John Zeiler. Assistants for TJ, Darren Stock and Brian Spencer. For Peters Township, Brian McGanty, Taylor Husted, and Cliff Bumford, as we'll pause for the playing of our national anthem. The familiar pipes of Double J, not Jeff Jarrett, Jeff Jemerson, bringing you the recorded version of the national anthem. The real Jeff Jemersons of the PPG Paints Arena tonight for the Battle of Pennsylvania between the Penguins and the Flyers. We're with you tonight at Ice Castle on the PIHL channel on TenbandTV for this AAA matchup between Thomas Jefferson and Peters Township. And, of course, I want to say thank you to Peters Township sponsor, Kevin's Pharmacy. Kevin's Pharmacy, a family-owned pharmacy led by Dr. Kevin Ivanchik. We bring the extra attention and care you would expect from a pharmacy owned and operated independent from big box pharmacy companies.
You know, Matt, this is a big-time game for both sides, as there are 5 teams with 15 to 18 points separating 8th from 4th place in Class AAA. Peters Township right now on the outside looking in with just 10 points. This is a huge game for them, especially before the Christmas break, because after that, there's really only a handful on both sides. So the time is now. The run is now for both of these teams.
Yeah, TJ right now holding down that last playoff spot, and Peters Township trying to get back in the mix. Puck down at center end. Jaguars with the puck. They'll move left to right. Jake Simon going to dump it in. Chasing it to the right wing there for TJ's Carter Merrill. Bodies banged together. Puck comes back to the right point. It's going to be back the other way. Troy Jones. Sorry, not Troy Jones, but Matthew Scuvard, who was cut off neatly at the blue line there by the defense of TJ. Puck thrown back towards the Thomas Jefferson net, and working behind his cage there's Jake Simon over to the far board. He's going to backhand it off the glass. Gloved on the left point, kept in and shot back towards the net by Jacob Schleipner. Center red, floated up in the air by Kevin Fisher. And behind the net after it for Thomas Jefferson's Brian Spencer. Spencer trying to find the exit, has his own teammate get in his way and then feels the pressure there put on by Cole Newpaver. Down low and around, TJ going to get this one out as Owen Michael finds center red, dump and change on for the Jaguars. So notable scratches here tonight for Thomas Jefferson. They'll be without Cam Lorenzi, who netted the game-winning goal in the first meeting between these sides as icing's the call against Peters Township. Lorenzi took a heavy hit in a weekend tournament, being held out for precautionary reasons tonight on the Peters Township side. They're going to be without John Repepe. Hope John's recovering well. He had his tonsils removed, and he's expected to be back after the holiday break. Peters Township has two guys who are getting their feet wet on the ice literally this season, in Cole Newpaver and Eli Prado. The third and second games, respectively, for Newpaver and Prado, who have joined the ice hockey team after a very successful high school football season for Peters Township. Giveaway to the net, backhand of Porubsky with the first big save of the game as Luca Maeda made the steal, split the defense, but Porubsky denies him with the right pad. To the left point. Push to forward, Thomas Jefferson. Luke Picorni going to dump it in. And chasing after it, there's Paul Gunther. Taken away by Peters Township. The Indians going to bring it back out the other way. Lead feed up the left side. Cut off at center red. Slapped back in by Derek Schliebner. And around the horn it comes. Peters Township in front of us here. See Jake Hilwadi get bumped off the puck by Jake Simon. All the way to the TJ net it goes, and Porubsky will hold for the draw.
So early on in this game for Peters Township, their forecheck has forced 2 turnovers, and of course they got that backhander by Hilwadi. They are going in on the defense. It's a 1-2-2 they're bringing.
TJ wins the draw on the defensive end. Simon leaves it over here to the near side. Spencer going to be after it. He's going to push it out to Salopek. Takes the man down. An opportunity back the other way. Ripped to the net. Stop made. Michael Burns put it on. And Jack Fazio in the game with the glove save.
Expect a lot of shots from this TJ team. 4th in AAA in goals scored. They still create just like they're in AA. Last year and the previous few years, they've been one of the top scoring teams in that classification.
Over to the far right, Spencer pinches. Emery Molnar works along the boards, trying to free the puck up. 3 red jerseys working in there as well. Troy Jones for Peters Township. Loses the puck. Burns finds in the slot and sends a wrist shot wide over the glove hand side of the goaltender. Jack Fazio. Simon from the right point. Stick save made. And bodies bump in the corner there as Angelo Maeda finishes his check on Molnar. And then Shea Lamagna gets finished off on a good check by Spencer at the blue line. Both teams change. Outlet pass here through the neutral zone. That's Zach McNeely backhanding it in for Peters Township. TJ regroups in their own end. They're going to try to bring it out, trying to skate through center red. There for the Jaguars was Carter Merrill, and he was cut off on a good defensive play by Jacob Schleipner for Peters Township. Indians bring it back into the TJ zone. Cross-ice pass comes here to Derek Schleibner. Schleibner finds room, skates across center red. Schleibner breaks the Peters Township zone, tries a drop pass. Michael going to find it. And Owen Michael dumps it down behind the Peters Township net. Indians after it there. Jacob Schleipner going to get the outlet back to center red. Ty Hartman regroups for TJ. Setting things up into the neutral zone. Nobody home. Stolen away by Kevin Fisher. Back into the TJ zone where Carter Merrill tries to backhand it into his own end, and Porubsky's going to cut it off and hold for a face-off.
I think there must have been a directive from Porubsky. Anytime that it's close to him, he's just going to freeze it. Let's try to stop this forecheck of Peters Township tonight.
Face off to the right of the home net, and goaltender Ronnie Porubsky. TJ wins the draw. Peters Township finds the loose puck, but as Tommy Dowden tried to push it towards the net, he was cut off by the Jaguars to send it back the other way. Picorni trying to give chase, but too far, and icing the call against the home side. Face-off back in the TJ zone to our right. Second time they've met this season, Ty, so the familiarity's there. They know each other from a tight one-goal game played back on October 22nd. TJ coming out on top in that one.
Yeah, no feeling out process tonight.
Face-off won by the Jaguars. Ty Hartman brings it back to the right point, but is kept in there by Eric Schleiper. Here comes a good feed. Trying to split the defense. There's Paul Gunther, but he was cut off by the Peters Township defense. And back with it now come the Indians. 3-on-3 to the right side. Down and shoots and just misses as he was set up on a nice feed there from Nicholas Caputo, who has my favorite name in the PIHL, Bumpy Caputo. Bumpy's pass was smooth, but the finish not quite there. Picorni coming back the other way for TJ. Down the left side, floating it back behind the Peters Township net. Indians will take it and bring it out. Dowden gloves it down, crosses the red line. He'll dump in. Indians get a fresh line on. Able to clear, though, for Thomas Jefferson.
Kicked off the skate of the referee.
And Fetzko putting pressure on. Eli Prado, one of the football crossovers, out there now. Fetzko, a nice pass, driving to the net, and the save made as Vincenzo Casamassa put it on, and the stop made by Jack Fazio.
Good keep by Fetzko working that wall.
Fetzko circling now in the lower left corner, sends it back to the left point. Simon looks it over, tries to fire through, and it was blocked, but unable to come back the other way. It was Zawadi. He got the defensive side, but lost an edge before he could turn it into an offensive rush. TJ sends it back into the Peters Township zone, icing the call. Face off back in the home zone to our right.
Yeah, again, that was a good keep by Thomas Jefferson, coming up and shutting off the left half wall to create another opportunity.
Face it off to the right of the TJ net, and Arani Porubsky. No score yet here. Jaguars win the defensive zone face-off, but then as they clear, Fisher from the right point has his shot blocked by Merrill, who gets in front of it. And now we see Blake Ivanchik working it down the right boards. Puck passed all the way around to the far side. TJ's Owen Michael after it there. Bodies banged together in the corners. TJ's Michael going to push it out. Peters Township touches up, gets onside as they dump it back in. 6 minutes into the scoreless opening period. Fisher goes airborne to bring that one down with the glove. Kevin Fisher trying to go in front, looking for Troy Jones. Cut off neatly by the defense of Thomas Jefferson. Gary Pritchard got in front of that one. And now Pritchard going to find the puck behind his net, trying to get around Fisher. Bodies bang in the lower corner. Pritchard sends it around to the far side. From the left wing, pushed back in by Jacob Schleiper. Centering try, blocked shot. Fisher has a bounce over his stick. It's a good defensive play by Gary Pritchard to block that shot. Good centering try.
Oh, yeah,
and
Ivanchik.
then Fisher was looking for that shot, and it jumped right over his stick.
Yeah, also Ivanchik got that shot blocked and went right to Fisher. He was ready for it. It just took one last hop over his stick.
Here comes Blows back the other way, 1-on-4 down the right side. Rister targeted for the 5-hole, and Fazio closes the door. Peters Township sending it back out to the center circle. Brian Spencer, the captain of the Jaguars, going to bring it back. Backhander, stick save made by Fazio. Spencer behind the net, throws it to the right wing where Peters Township will take it away. And Jaguars trying that, put the pressure on there.
Forced the icing.
And Daniel Kovac icing it. Face off back into the Peters Township zone to our left.
Yeah, Rose was just trying to wheel it up the ice, and there was no one even in the area in red.
Here comes the draw. It's Gavin Salopek. Wins it over to the right side. This is Peters Township. They'll get it out. And back through center red. Skuvart pushing it ahead. Caputo finishes his man off, but TJ gets the puck, throwing it back into the Peters Township zone as the physicality picks up a bit. Big check in front of us as Skuvart on cue steps right into Molnar.
Yeah, Skuvart laying the boom a few times.
Shot off the outside of the net, stick to side as Simon tried to put it on. Now reverse back behind the net by Molnar on the right side. Monar digging that puck out along the far boards. And it's going to be Nicholas Caputo sending it back through the neutral zone. TJ will work back into their own end as Jake Simon finds it, passing it over to the right side of Spencer. Spencer trying to exit, stood up in front of the home bench over there by Luca Maeda. And now Peters gets a lead feed. Scuvart was offside by just a stride.
Yeah, he made that turn way too early. I'm talking about a second and a half before he was supposed to. He still had plenty of space if he timed it, but he had too much space a little early.
Face off back into the visitor zone to our left. No score here at the Ice Castle at Castle Shannon. Holiday High School Hockey on the PIHL channel here on 10 Band TV. Thank you for tuning in and joining us here tonight. Face off. Scrum. Bodies pushed to the far corner. And coming away with it here is Peters Township. Cole Newpaver. 1-on-3, cut off. Newpaver gets it back. Trying to find Hilwadi in the slot. It comes back to the point. Rising shot taken there by Prado, blocked. And Peters Township with the football line, if you will. Putting some pressure on Prado to the net. Pad save made. As Maeda was looking for that redirect in front. Collision right behind the net.
Too.
Hilwadi back to the left point. Shot on, save made as Angelo Maeda got it on. And Perupski holds as positions are exchanged after the whistle sounds.
Yeah, that shot coming through from Prado. Maeda's right on the doorstep looking for a rebound in addition to just a second before that deflection. But again, Peters Township right on the crease. Perupski.
Well, it's going to be too far and icing the call against Peters Township. So back to the home zone with the face-off here.
A lot of good action as we're halfway through this first period. Peters Township definitely taking it to Thomas Jefferson, but when the Jaguars have gotten up ice, they've been able to make a few opportunities against Fazio.
Prado throwing this one towards the net, takes an odd bounce off the end boards, and Fazio gets the glove down, and he holds to make sure there's no opportunity for Peters Township there. Draw in the circle, the right wing circle to the left of the TJ goal, and Ronnie Perupski. One back there by Blows. Jake Simon gets it out up the far wall. Angelo Maeda sending it over here to the near side. Eli Prado pressured on the play. Loose puck, back the other way comes Ivanchik. Blake Ivanchik dumps it in. Troy Jones will give chase against Simon. Dropping it back. Tough angle shot fired wide by Shea LeMania. Jones on the left side finds it, looking for LeMana in the slot. And LeMana couldn't handle it. Battles with Simon here in the near circle. Back to the point. Prado through traffic. Kicked out by Spencer. Over to the far side. Blake Ivanchik back to the point. Gets away from Merrill. Jones finds it to the left circle. Backhander. Gloved and held by Ronnie Perupski.
Once again, the track back of Peters Township really putting fits on Thomas Jefferson's defensive partners as, again, credit to the defense, credit to Jones going as that high forward, keeping it in, while the defense for Peters Township were making changes.
We'll face it off again in the TJ zone. Indians win it. Shot from in front. Blocked as Brady Rose had a good look. And Thomas Jefferson's Derek Schliebner blocked that one before it got through. Kovac gets a chance, and it's blocked. Good job by Hartman to get in front of the shot. Kovac another chance at it. This time Schliebner denies it. Fisher from the right point, can't keep it in. Fetzko 2-on-1 back the other way. Fetzko looks it over. Wrister score! Garrett Fetzko puts the mesh in motion, and Thomas Jefferson, with 6:22 left here in the opening period, takes the 1-0 lead.
So TJ survives the pressure from Peters Township, and that's the difference. Shot right in front from the Indians, and Fetzko able to pick it up, got past the defender, opened up a 2-on-1, going down the left wing to the left circle, and he managed to beat his man there as it was just past Kevin Fisher that he stole it from, and from the left circle, that's picking corners, baby.
Garrett Fetzko's first of the season, and Thomas Jefferson draws first blood. They lead 1-0 with now 6:18 in a rolling opening period clock. We'll get the assist for him. We'll get an announcement. Ty, he had a man coming back with him. He had Carter Antman back with him, and Fetzko kind of used him as a decoy and then just snapped that wrister high and home. Peters Township looking for the equalizer. Centering try. Score! Things just got bumpy as Nicholas Caputo puts it home for the Indians, and they get the equalizer 24 seconds later. As we were getting the announcement on the Fetzko goal, Nicholas Caputo gets centered right in front and slams it home. We're tied at 1 with 5:58 left here in period number 1.
And that's a good rebound shift by Peters Township. It's always important. The first shift after a goal, you have to go reestablish yourselves. And Peters Township, fantastic with it.
Caputo's third of the season, and we're all tied up at 1. Players scrum together here in front of us. Burns with the steal, and here comes Michael Burns. So Tommy Dowden got one of the assists. And Scuvart got the other. TJ trying to keep. Schliebner hit by Mayetta. Back behind the net. Indians looking for the clear. Hartman will pinch from the right point, throwing it towards the net. And just missing over there on the far side. Big hit here along the near boards. Cam Caruso finished his man off for the Indians. And now Mayetta going to bring it back the other way. 1-on-3, Mayetta waiting for some fresh troops to join him. He's going to dump and chase himself. Fresh bodies on for Peters Township as this one's dropped back to Cole Newpaver. Newpaver drags it back to the right point, then dumps it in. Below the net, now Hilwadi hit from behind on his knee, still working with the puck centers, nobody home. And it's moved out by Molnar. Where Peters Township regroups at center red. Angelo Mayetta on the right side of the red line for the Indians, dumps it in. Derek Schliebner along to the far side, lead pass. Here comes a hustling Carter Merrill. Cut off on the play by Angelo Mayetta. In the corner they battle. Peters Township comes away with it as the four men battling for the puck moved all the way around to the near side. Blows makes the steal. In the slot, shot on, he fires wide. Looking to go blocker side was Blows. Trying to get the keeper to lean the wrong way, and he just misses. Blows finds it again. Drops it to his man. Michael, shot, pad, save made. Rebound kept out and covered by Fazio, who couldn't find that puck. But a great opportunity there for Thomas Jefferson and Owen Michael, and I'm pretty sure that Fazio got the right pad on that.
Yeah, he got the right pad on. He was able to reach back and keep it in between just enough to get that freeze. But, man, that's a good shift by Thomas Jefferson, working on the cycle, able to make that shot.
1-1 the score. TJ opening it up on a goal from Garrett Fetzko, his first of the season. TJ got the equalizer from Nicholas Bumpy Caputo, his third of the 2024 campaign. His goals tied 24 seconds apart. And face-off win. Here comes Ivanchik. Ivanchik 3-on-3, but Fisher crossed the line before the puck did. And we'll bring it back to the neutral zone for the draw.
Want to make sure that we get out the assist for Thomas Jefferson. That's Derek Schliebner.
All right, so Schliebner the assist. Here's a man who pushed that puck ahead to Fetzko that set that 2-on-1 up, and then Fetzko able to use Carter Hartman as a look-off and rip that wrister home to open the scoring. 24 seconds later, the centering feed from Scuvart on the tape of Caputo, who tied it up. Tommy Dowden got the secondary assist for the Indians on the equalizing goal. TJ back behind their own net. Looking to move this one out. They'll send it up the right side. Chipping it ahead. Trying to find Fetzko. Hartman was cut off, though, at center red this time. Good defensive play by Peters Township over there in the form of Schliebner. And then a huge hit behind the net as Gary Pritchard unleashes the fury on Troy Jones. Fetzko trying to poke it out. Hartman sends it back to center red. Fisher finds it. He'll dump in. Peters Township touches up to get onside. Jones, the lone forechecker now, trying to maybe get his pound of flesh back, but opts to go after the puck instead of finishing Pritchard on that check. TJ going to send this one out. This will go the length of the rink. And an icing call against the Jaguars brings the faceoff back to our right.
Yeah, so both goals done in different ways. Peters Township working in the zone to get their equalizer 24 seconds later from our first goal with Garrett Fetzko off the rush on the counterattack.
Face-off one. TJ gets it. They'll dump it back. Schliebner going to send it around here to the near side. Pritchard trying to get it out, and upends the Peters Township player, and then Caputo steps up and bumps his man into the boards. See what I did there? Shot back towards the net by Dowden. Losing his edge and taking a hard fall for TJ there was Gunther. Hopefully he's okay. He is able to get up and shake it off, hit the boards at an awkward angle. From the right point, Schliebner's shot. Sleeper shot that is blocked and then out of play.
Yeah, it hit off of Pritchard on the way through there as it pinballed off of him. Yeah, that was a clean play going back into it with that fallen Jaguar. It was just in time as Caruso did get the puck before the man, so there was no difficulty for the referee in that situation.
Face-off in the TJ zone to the right, a goalkeeper, Ronnie Porupski. Draw one, and here comes TJ chipping it out back through the neutral zone. After it there is Sleeper, being Eric Sleeper. So we have Sleeper on the Indians and Schliebner on the Jaguars. I'll try not to confuse them. Good hustle here by Thomas Jefferson's Gavin Salopek as he tries to dump it down low, looking for Burns. Around the other way comes Eric Sleeper. Peters Township finds it. Murphy dump all the way back into TJ zone. Ends up with a stick of Hilwani in front for the redirect. Denial seems it had to come. Ronnie Porupski, a huge save in front to stop Luca Maeda. Monar fires. His shot's blocked out of play by Prado, but a golden chance there for the Indians, and the door closed by Ronnie Porupski.
Man, Porupski, he really did shut that door nicely off of that. It was a bouncing puck for Maeda, and that might have been the difference. If that was able to be fielded cleanly, we probably got 2-1 Peters Township.
Face-off back in the Indian zone to our left with 70 seconds left here in the opening frame. TJ wins the draw. Michael trying to put some pressure on here, but Angelo Maeda for Peters Township gets it back to the neutral zone where it's returned by Simon into Indians ice. And now a chip pass here. Spencer ready for it. Read it as they were looking to try to free Skuvart for a chance and have it taken away. Centering feed, nobody home. Second try for Dowden, down low. Able to find Skuvart. Bodies banged together. To the circle, Dowden to the net. Porupski the save, and he'll cover the rebound with Caputo bearing down on him.
Yeah, it was Dowden that started that play as Thomas Jefferson trying to use the left half wall to move up the ice, and he shut off the play, kept possession for Peters Township, and he earned them another opportunity.
Face off to the left of the TJ net. And the Jaguars win it back to Schliebner. Tries to get it out, kept it at the left point. Good job by Angelo Maeda. Down low. Battle for the puck. Derek Schliebner as well as Ty Hartman there for Thomas Jefferson. Skuvart for Peters Township finishes off Hartman. And around into the near side it comes, final 10 of the period. TJ having a hard time getting out of their zone. Michael finds it, looks for an exit. Dowden gloves it down. And they're going to say a hand pass. Skuvart can't believe it. Face it off in the neutral zone. 3 ticks left on this opening period clock. Face off into the TJ end. And the horn sounds to end your first period of action. 17 minutes of hockey in the books here from the Ice Castle at Castle Shannon. Your score after one in this Class 3A matchup. Thomas Jefferson and Peters Township tied at 1. We'll take a break and be right back. You're watching 2024 PIHL High School Hockey on TenbandTV.
Thank you for calling Penny, PA's official health insurance marketplace. How can I help?
So I hear there's open enrollment and I really need coverage, but I don't know where to look.
Penny.com is the right place to start.
But I'm worried about the cost of coverage and my prescriptions.
We hear that a lot. Penny has high-quality health plans at the lowest cost.
What a relief to be covered.
You're worth protecting. Enroll by January 15th at penny.com. Paid for with Pennsylvania taxpayer dollars.
Back here at the Ice Castle in Castle Shannon, about to get the second period underway. This Class AAA matchup between Thomas Jefferson and Peters Township. The Indians and Jaguars tied at 1 after 1. Alongside Tyler Polk, Matt Vandriak sitting right here as the PIHL channel is on 10-band TV. Tied back and forth, even period. Goals 24 seconds apart. And we start the second period tied at 1.
Yeah, as expected, we were seeing high intensity, high battle as we're right off the hop with the same exact play.
Team switch sides. Left to right, TJ with it. Right to left, Peters Township to start it without dumping in. And down low after it there for the Jaguars, Liam Mahoney. Trying to find an exit here to the near side. And here comes Mahoney as he gets the pass, breaks the zone on the left side. Mahoney with Gunther going towards the net. Also has Picorni in front of the net, goes back to the left point instead. Down low, Gunther finds it. Backhand pass through the slot. And over the stick of Picorni, who was in the right circle. Picorni brings it out. Spencer at the right point. Look, shoots off the stick of the keeper, Fazio. Simon along the left wing wall, throws it back towards the net. That goes wide. Good start to the period here for TJ. Picorni knocks it down with the glove. TJ finds it, and Peters Township finds it, and Jacob Schleiper will get it out. Schleiper steps up. Mahoney gets around him. Nice pass. Mahoney finds his man. Good recovery. Second try. Save made. Picorni was cut off on the defense by Maeda, but then got that pass over, and the big save made by Fazio.
Yeah, Fisher also helping Maeda in that situation.
Fisher gets help to his backside by Thomas Jefferson there, as Schliebner brings it back the other way. Derek Schliebner, backhander to the net. Fazio absorbs it and holds for the whistle.
That's a good work by Peters Township of forcing Schliebner really not to get back into the middle of the ice. He had to take that on his backhand, and the only thing he'd do was just try to force it in between the 5-0. Nothing else he could do. Good angle cut off by Fazio, and strong defense by Peters Township.
Clean win, comes back to Hartman. He drifts to his left, shoots through traffic. Pad save made, and the rebound pushed out by the Jaguars as Blows gets it back to the neutral zone. By the Indians, getting it away from Blows. Michael almost makes the steal. Well, miscommunication there in the Peters Township end. Now Cole Newpaver up the right side, dumping it towards the Thomas Jefferson net. And here's some bodies bang in the lower corners. The Jaguars look to exit. Exit strategies found. Blows moves it ahead. Here comes Schliebner. Schliebner looks it over. Pad save made. Schliebner tried to go to the near post. And the right leg stop made by Jack Fazio. Into the neutral zone, now through the circle. The slot, I should have said, then into the circle. And here comes Peters Township back the other way. Hilwadi, shot on, save made. As Perupski using the front of his face mask there to make that stop. Steal. Maeda can't turn it over. Nice stick check there by Owen Michael. Just lifted the blade there, Ty, right when he's looking to tee that one up.
Yeah, last second for him. Maeda was ready to shoot going into the slot, and Michael, again, just that little bit of a hatchet job. Lift him up, says the garage door is open.
TJ ices it, face-off back in the home zone to our left. We are tied at 1 here at the Ice Castle. Some high school hockey holiday action. Say that 5 times fast. Here on the PIHL channel on 10-band TV. We thank you for tuning in tonight. Face-off won by the Jags. Here comes Salopek back the other way as Burns going towards the net. Salopek shoots, save, made Fazio. Rebound, Spencer, rips, scores! Brian Spencer looked it over, Ty settled it down, and then sends it to the back of the net. And Thomas Jefferson takes the lead back 2-1 with 14:10 left here in the second period.
Yeah, Brian Spencer just a recipient of a juicy rebound and a whole lot of space and a whole lot of time. You watch that, it's a shot from a sharp angle. The puck finds Spencer, and he's able to rip it past Fazio. Goal scorer's goal on that rebound.
Spencer's 5th of the season gives TJ the lead back at 2-1. Puck dumped in, hustling after it. Here is Peters Township. They work hard into the corner. Puck back to the TJ net, covered up by Facio as Spencer takes Scuvard into the net. So we only have one assist on that one time.
It's Salopek who was the one that had that sharp angle shot from effectively the corner goal line on the right.
Kevin Salopek, the man who sets it up. Spencer finds the net for the 5th time on the season. As you said, Ty, that was a goal scorer's goal. The patience of Spencer. Found that puck, drifted to his left, looked it over, and then marked his spot with that rip.
Well, Salopek, I don't know if it was a pass off the pads like Bob Berry, but it was a pass off the chest protector right in front.
2-1, and back the other way comes TJ looking for more. Michael Burns down the right side. Drive, centers, cut off. Good defensive play by Peters Township there. Scuvard cut it off.
Burns with a strong power move to even get that opportunity through.
And give the right man credit for the defense there, too. That was Kevin Fisher who broke that up. TJ player goes down. Turning shot blocked, and that one's into the rafters as Brady Rose tried to fire and had his offering blocked by the Jaguars' Paul Gunther. 62, Gary Pritchard. Face it off again in the home zone to our left. Here comes TJ. Pritchard, 3-on-2. Down the right side and coming back to clean it up there. Good job by the defense of Peters Township. That was Fisher who finished his check. And Peters Township gets the outlet. Troy Jones will take the pass up the left side. Jones spins as he enters the Thomas Jefferson zone. Jones throws it to the net, and Porubsky with the kick save sends that one flying wide.
Well, that was a little bit of a change-up on him.
Sure was. And Porubsky had to be sharp and react quickly to kick that one out the right pad. Bodies banged together in the lower left corner. One-time rip pad save made as that one was snapped on there by Jacob Schleiper. TJ going to bring it back. Looking for Mahoney. Going to dump it in. Hustling after it. That's going to be Gunther into the corner. Mahoney gives chase, comes back to the right point. Rising rip there by Derek Schliebner up and over the net. And comes all the way back into the neutral zone where Spencer tries to dump it in. Both teams want to make some changes here. Peters Township trying to get it out. Mahoney, who was trying to get on the bench, kicked it in. And here comes Ivanchik back the other way, and this puck is up and out of play. We will have a face-off coming up.
So the plan for Thomas Jefferson and their offense right now, everything's being activated off the half wall. Their shots are coming from there. They're trying to get rebounds back out in front, and that's how they create their opportunities for goals.
Jags up 2-1. 11:53 left here in this second period. Face-off win by Thomas Jefferson. Artman trying to get away from Hilwati. Casamassa in there as well. And then sent in by Jake Simon. Bouncing puck. Took a dangerous hop there for Peters Township, but able to keep it out are the Indians. Up the near side, and a steal. Here comes Maeda. Drags to the right circle. Fans on the shot, though, as he had Hilwati going to the net. Behind the net, Peters Township buzzing a bit here, but Thomas Jefferson shutting it down and getting the exit as they send it back through the neutral zone. Caruso ahead.
3-on-1.
New paver. Don't think he realized, Ty. I don't think he realized he had the numbers there.
Yeah, momentarily a 3-on-1, but he didn't look up and see it.
Big shot from the right point, blocked down by Spencer as that one was thrown to the net by Cam Caruso. From the left point, just slapping it around the horns there for the Indians. Eric Schleiper in front, kept out by Porubsky as sticks fly there. Golden opportunity for Newpaver, and Porubsky stops him.
Oh, that was a brilliant $10 save by Porubsky. Newpaper's right in front. There was no one.
In tight, Porubsky denies Hilwati's wrister as well.
Everybody gets a denial here. It's Oprah City.
Ronnie Porubsky stepping up for the Jaguars there with a couple of big saves. Peters with numbers back the other way. Newpaver down the right side, drags, drops. Maeda spins away, then gets hammered on the boards on a solid body check by Carter Artman. TJ going to dump it in. Schliebner chases to the corner. Schliebner centers, comes back to Fetzko. Fetzko drags, rips, and it's gloved. Fazio. I'm not sure if he even saw it.
It went
Made it look
into
easy.
the glove. But man, you seen there why TJ had their defensive struggles. I'm not sure what happened, but like in a 45-second sequence, they totally fell asleep at the wheel, and it almost resulted in a tie game.
Porubsky with 2 big saves, and then Fazio with that big glove stop back the other way. Keeps the score where it stands, 2-1 Jaguars, as we approach 9:45 left here in the second period. Here comes Schliebner. Coast to coast down the right side. Schliebner in front, looking for Michael on the redirect. Merrill finds it, can't get it through. Good push there by Thomas Jefferson, but nothing to show for it. Up the right side, Spencer just coming on. He'll retreat, set things up. TJ needs to touch up and get back on side on the dump and chase. Peters Township here up the near side, coming back towards the point. Battling there. Blows, tries to take it away from Maeda. Kept in. Down the right side, rising shot! Crossbar! As Scovart rings it off the iron. Now TJ back. Blows. Takes the feed from Michael. Blows. Looks it over. Wrister. Off the cuff of the glove. Fazio with the stop. Blows. Centers. Score! Carter Merrill. And Thomas Jefferson pushes the lead to 3-1. Tremendous effort by Lucas Blows to set it up. And then Carter Merrill, his second goal in 2 games against Peters Township this season, makes it 3-1 Jaguars with 8:56 left here in the second period.
It was actually a good work by Prado of keeping Merrill to the outside, but Merrill was able to recover the puck. And, it was Blows actually that got back to Merrill after that shot. Man, TJ off the rush has been dominant.
Blows got that original shot, ties the puck, rolls back to the Indians' net, and it's covered by Fazio. He ripped it up over the net, but was able to find his own rebound and put that perfect centering pass right on the tape. And Merrill wasted no time putting it home.
Yeah, Blows, you seen that 2-on-1. Prado actually did a good job of directing Blows away from goal. There was only one chance that shot could come through, and that was off on the right side near the post. It was good defense and a better save by Fazio. The puck just got back in front for Merrill.
Blows and Michael get the assist. Jones brings it back, fires into the meshing. So Merrill, his 3rd of the season from Blows and Michael. And TJ has the 2-goal lead, 3-1. Now with 8:27 left here in the second period. Face-off 1 by the Jags. They'll work their way around and send it out here up the left side. Here comes Michael Burns leading the charge. Has Salopek going to the net. Burns stick checked and loses his timber as Fisher got back for Peters Township. Now Fisher and Salopek bang behind the net. 4-man scrum back there. Burns comes out, centers, and unable to push that one home was Molnar. Good work by this Thomas Jefferson line. Molnar going to wrap it back down behind the net. TJ comes away with the Jones, tries to duck it. Pritchard able to try to keep it in. And Peters Township back the other way. Here comes Ivanchik. Ivanchik trying to work his way around Schliebner. He can't do it. And a good recovery there by Derek Schliebner to cut off the charging Blake Ivanchik. Molnar back the other way, leads a 2-on-2. Looks it over, wrist shot blocked. Nice piece of defense there by Schliebner. Centering feed. And the save made. Schleiper made the original defensive play, and then Schliebner denied by Jack Fazio.
Schleiper, my goodness. Swiper. It's
Slippy, Slappy, Simpson, Samson, Swinson, Swanson. Oh, Samsonite was there the whole time.
Man.
Face off to the left of the Peters Township net, won by the Indians. And around with it they come. Cam Caruso can't get it out. Good pinch there by Michael Banks. Sending it down low. Pass stolen. Score! Liam Mahoney with the steal, and he finds the 5-hole. Thomas Jefferson leads 4-1 with 7:08 in the period. Mahoney tie. Steal, shot, finish. 4-1 Jaguars.
Oh, man, let's go look back at this one. Who was that TJ player? Oh, my goodness. It was Luca Maeda. He does a behind the back between the legs pass, and here comes the man, Liam Mahoney, with all kinds of time, man. The next goal, the most important one, TJ got it, and they're running away with this one a little bit.
Mahoney nets his 5th of the season. Peters Township back, blocker, save made. Great opportunity there for the Indians. Jake Awadi, and now a whistle. And our first penalty of the game. Also have a goaltending change, Ty. Joseph Aker in now to our right for Peters Township to relieve Jack Fazio. And we're also going to have our first Penny.com power play of the night, as the Jaguars are going to be shorthanded. Penny.com, open enrollment is here. The deadline, January 15th. That's the last time to get health coverage for February 1st. Penny.com is Pennsylvania's official health insurance marketplace. You're in the right place for PA health coverage. With Penny.com, you are worth protecting. So to the box for the Jaguars is going to be Paul Gunther. And Peters Township to the power play for the first time. The Indians, 19.4% conversion rate on the power play. Thomas Jefferson killing at a 75.6% clip as Maeda gets one to the net that Porubsky absorbs. Gunther called for interference. Big sequence here, Tom. 4-1 lead for Thomas Jefferson. Peters Township needs some momentum to get back into it, and they have the man advantage.
Yeah, an all-important game on both sides. TJ 4-game losing streak, and Peters trying to keep this winning streak alive. Go to 3.
Mahoney's goal unassisted, and the Jaguars get the clear. Mahoney takes the stick away from Jones and gives it a toss. And now Peters Township going to bring it back.
Referee had it from Jones for a second.
Maeda looks it over, dishes to Jones, who has recovered his stick. Scovart to Jones. Back to the point to Maeda. To the right circle. Trying to come back across. Good defensive play made there by Thomas Jefferson's Lucas Blows. And the Indians try to return it through center red. TJ sends it back right in front of us. Maeda flagging it down. He'll regroup and reset. 55 seconds remaining here on the Penny.com power play for Peters Township. And the Indians trailing the Jaguars by the count of 4-1.
So Peters likes to do a right side overload on their power play. We'll see how they manage to get it over back to the left.
Maeda trying to find the streaking Lamanna, couldn't get it to him. And Blows working both ends, gets it and clears back to the neutral zone. Fisher to Lamanna. Over to Scovart, stolen. Merrill, shorthanded, and a great diving effort there by Kevin Fisher to stop that shorthanded breakaway before Merrill had a chance to tally number 2. Simon sets it up, final 10 of this Indians Penny.com power play, and Thomas Jefferson with possession of the puck, sent it the length of the rink, and they will get the kill.
Has to be worst case Ontario for Peters Township as they try to start that overload on the right. They only have one shot, but Thomas Jefferson quickly shut it down. They tried to reverse it. It didn't work either.
Schliebner center, save made and kept out as Michael on the doorstep trying to redirect it, and Joseph Aker makes his first stop for the Indians.
It feels like this is a TJ team that's tired of losing right now. They've come in every time into the zone with a purpose. They've gone with the intention of any shot's a good shot. Let's get the rebound and let's put it away.
Face off to the left of the Peters Township net in the circle, won by the Indians. Cam Caruso sends this one into the TJ bench as the coaching staff ducking for cover. Face-off won by Peters Township. Eric Schleiper around here to the near side. Caputo bumps into Pritchard. And out with it comes Peters Township, and then stolen at the red line. And we got a whistle here. So we have a hand pass and a neutral zone drop.
Three straight from TJ as they start this avalanche here in the second.
Face-off won by Peters Township. They'll dump it into the TJ zone. Jags up the left side. Fetzko, who opened the scoring tonight, dumping it in. Cam Caruso. Numbers back the other way. Hilwadi leads the charge. Jake Hilwadi, backhander, pad save, Perupski. Centering feed, blocked out. Perupski got the stick back, but Spencer there to make sure that one didn't cross the line.
Thought it was a toe save for a second. Looks like it's offsides. But it's released, so it'll keep on playing.
Puck that is by Spencer. He was almost had his pocket picked by Kovac, but able to get around him. And back in it comes. Rose up the left side, too far. And icing against the Indians, bring the face-off back to the visitor zone to our right. 3:13 left here in the second period.
Shots currently 10-7 in favor of Thomas Jefferson in the second period. They've controlled the pace of play. They've been getting shots from anywhere on the ice, and they've been able to get the rebounds. But, of course, on the rush, they've also been clinical here tonight.
Face-off win. Defensive draw won by Peters Township. Angelo Maeda trying to find Jones on the lead pass. Picked up here. New paver. Shot on. Save. Made Perupski. And then the rebound cleared out by the Thomas Jefferson defense. They're going to ice it, but a good job to clear that rebound by Gavin Salopek.
So remember that 45-second sequence for TJ, which I said that their defense had fallen asleep at the wheel, and then immediately that's when their offense started kicking in. They've been a little bit much better defensively in the last 5 or 6 minutes.
Face-off back in the Jaguar zone to our left. Peters Township regroups, lead pass. Here comes Schliebner. Schliebner 2-on-2. Has Merrill with him. Drags to the right side. Schliebner sidesteps Maeda's check, still with the puck. Schliebner taking it, finding Spencer in the circle. Spencer in front. 2 tries, both kept out. As Merrill on the doorstep, couldn't get it past the goaltender, Joseph Aker. 4-man scrum in the lower right corner. TJ coming out with it, trying to find some room here. Here's Owen Michael. Looking to go to Spencer at the point, cut off. Good defensive play by Troy Jones. Big hit, and the whistle comes up. As Maeda hammered Carter Merrill, and then Merrill gets pushed down again. And Luca Maeda was going to get 1 penalty. He might get a second one for frustration as well. Cross-checking was the first penalty. And then roughing the second penalty. So a penny.com power play here for Thomas Jefferson as Luca Maeda is going to sit down.
Looks like it'll be 5-on-3.
Open enrollment is here. The deadline January 15th. It's the last day to get health coverage for February 1st. Penny.com is Pennsylvania's official health insurance marketplace. You're in the right place for PA health coverage. Penny.com, you're worth protecting. And 2 penalties means 5 on 3. Penny.com power play for the Jaguars, converting at a 30.6% conversion rate on the power play. Peters Township penalty kill, 76.9% on the season.
By the way, that 30.6 is first in AAA.
So cross-checking was the original penalty, then roughing the follow-up. So Angelo Maeda is going to, actually both Maedas are in the box. I think that the same Maeda got both penalties and one is serving the other, but regardless, blows, looks it over, wrister, save made by Akers. As Joseph Aker stood tall, Spencer looks, one-time rip, Sleebner on the redirect by Michael in front, the puck goes wide. Around it comes, trying to center, Spencer knocks it down, wrist shot, Aker! Big stop with 60 seconds left in the period and 1 minute and 8 seconds left in this Thomas Jefferson 5 on 3.
Yeah, much more intensity on this power play for Thomas Jefferson compared to Peters, as they're going into a shooting power play, but they're also, with this 5 on 3, trying to compress the defense, open up some one-timers.
Face off to the right of the Peters Township goal. Jaguars with a 2-man advantage for the remainder of this period should they not score. They'll have 8 seconds of power play time to start the third. Spencer in front, save made as Mahoney was looking for number 2. Aker gets the left pad out to stop it. Point-to-point pass, Sleebner from the circle, stopped again by Aker, another pad save. Sleebner sets, drifts back towards the boards. Rising shot, fired wide. Mahoney going to be the first man to it. He'll leave for Spencer. Spencer at the point. Spencer to Sleebner in the circle. Down low, blows. Sleebner, rising shot, catches the outside of the post. Spencer from the right point. Down the right side, Mahoney trying to center. Deflected out, Blows will find it. Blows looks things over. To the left point. Slapper coming from Sleebner. Save Aker. Doesn't know where the rebound is. And he's able to sprawl and keep it out. Joseph Aker coming up huge for Peters Township.
Yeah, Thomas Jefferson having that ability to make those movements around the ice, those passing plays, working out high. There was a really good save by Aker off a bumper shot from Liam Mahoney. Boy, this last 9 seconds is going to feel like an eternity for Peters Township, but if they can hold this damage to only a 3-goal deficit, it'll definitely help their cause in the next frame.
17 seconds remain on the 5 on 3. The Penny.com power play for Thomas Jefferson. Sleebner with 5 seconds left. Rising rip deflected. Save Aker. As in front of the net was Michael. And Aker, I don't think even realized he made that stop. As the horn sounds to end period number 2. 2 chapters written, at least one more still to be told here from the Ice Castle in Castle Shannon. Your score in this Class 3A matchup. Thomas Jefferson leads Peters Township 4-1. We'll take a break. We'll be back with the third period. You're watching 2024 PIHL High School Hockey coverage on TenbandTV. For New Praver and Prado, who have joined the ice hockey team after a very successful high school football season for Peters Township. Giveaway to the net, backhander Perupski with the first big save of the game. And back with it now come the Indians. 3 on 3 to the right side, down and shoots and just misses as he was set up on a nice feed there from Nicholas Caputo. The shot taken there by Prado blocked. And Peters Township with the football line, if you will, putting some pressure on Prado to the net. Pad save made. This time Sleebner denies it. Fisher from the right point, can't keep it in. Fetzko 2-on-1 back the other way. Fetzko looks it over. Wrister score! Peters Township looking for the equalizer. Centering try. Score! Blows finds it again. Drops it to his man. Michael shot. Pad save made. Rebound kept out and covered Peters Township finds it. Murphy dump all the way back into TJ zone. Ends up with a stick of Hilwani in front for the redirect. Denial seems it had to come. Fisher gets help to his backside by Thomas Jefferson there. As Schliebner brings it back the other way. Derek Schliebner backhander to the net. Fazio absorbs it and holds for the whistle. Here comes Salopek back the other way as Burns going towards the net. Salopek shoots, save, made Fazio. Rebound, Spencer, rips, score! Thrown to the net by Cam Caruso. From the left point, just slapping it around the horns there for the Indians. Eric Schleiper in front, kept out by Porupski.
Oh, that was a brilliant $10 save by Porupski. New Papers right in front. There was no one.
In tight, Porupski denies Hilwani's wrister as well. Battling there. Blows, tries to take it away from Maeda. Kept in. Down the right side. Rising shot. Crossbar. Blows. Takes the feed from Michael. Blows. Looks it over. Wrister. Off the cuff of the glove. Fazio with the stop. Blows. Centers. Score! Looks it over. Wrist shot blocked. Nice piece of defense there. By Schliebner. Centering feed. Good pinch there by Michael Banks. Sending it down low. Pass stolen. Score! Over to Scovart. Stolen. Merrill shorthanded. And a great diving effort there by Kevin Fisher.
One shot, but Thomas Jefferson quickly shut it down. They tried to reverse it. It didn't work either.
Schliebner centers. Save made and kept out as Michael on the doorstep. Dumping it in. Cam Caruso. Numbers back the other way. Hilwani leads the charge. Jake Hilwani, backhander, pad save, Porupski. By Michael in front, the puck goes wide. Around it comes, trying to center. Spencer knocks it down. Wrist shot, Aker. Big stop. Point. Slapper coming from Schliebner. Save Aker. Doesn't know where the rebound is. And he's able to sprawl and keep it out. Joseph Aker coming up huge for Peter.
Thank you for calling Penny, PA's official health insurance marketplace. How can I help?
So I hear there's open enrollment and I really need coverage, but I don't know where to look.
Penny.com is the right place to start.
But I'm worried about the cost of coverage and my prescriptions.
We hear that a lot. Penny has high quality health plans at the lowest cost.
What a relief to be covered.
You're worth protecting. Enroll by January 15th at Penny.com. Paid for with Pennsylvania taxpayer dollars.
Gonna get out, pretty baby. Gonna get out of this rocking chair. Cross ice, and it comes back to Lucas Blows. Hey, rookie, welcome to the show, the Penguins Cup Championship show, the Penguins Cup playoff show, and the Thomas Jefferson Jaguars putting on a show. Tell the boys and girls I just don't care.
Do you have a favorite leather couch or chair that's damaged? Has your car, boat, or RV's interior seen better days? Maybe your business's furniture or your private aircraft's interior could use a little love. You're probably thinking replacement is going to be expensive. And what happens to the damaged piece after you throw it out? Does it just end up in a landfill? It doesn't have to. FiberNew specializes in the restoration of leather, plastic, and vinyl. To get an estimate, connect with us today.
2 jumbo ice caramel drizzle peppermint mochaccino. Extra caramel.
That's us. I'd love to join you guys at the beach house for a few days, but between my job and the kids, it's just not that easy. Not to mention, how am I squeezing into a bikini after this winter?
Keeping off extra pounds while balancing a family and a career can be tough. And 500-calorie coffees won't get you there either. Weight Loss Direct provides a 24/7 support and one-on-one coaching to keep you on track and guarantee you success and health. Start your journey at weightlossdirect.com.
Discover the heart of Pittsburgh at Mount Washington Shop and Save. At Mount Washington Shop and Save, we're more than just a grocery store. We're your neighborhood destination. From the freshest local produce to gourmet delights, we've got it all under one roof. Experience convenience, quality, and savings, all in the heart of Mount Washington. Mount Washington Shop and Save, where Pittsburgh shops with a view. Shop smart, shop local, shop Mount Washington Shop and Save.
What a wonderful day!
Welcome to Temple Strength and Sport Performance, where we empower you to reach new heights in strength, speed, and athletic performance. Temple is here to support you every step of the way. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned athlete, join him in Jefferson Hills, Pennsylvania, and discover the difference. For more information, call 412-527-1755. Start your journey with us today.
Play It Again Sports in Greensburg is your locally owned and operated sporting goods store. We set ourselves apart by offering a wide variety of both new and used equipment at competitive prices. Located in the Greengate East Plaza, below Walmart, Play It Again Sports' knowledgeable staff will help you and your family prepare for every athletic season. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or trade, we are here as your one-stop shop. At Play It Again Sports in Greensburg, everybody plays.
2 jumbo ice caramel drizzle peppermint mochaccino. Extra caramel.
That's us. I'd love to join you guys at the beach house for a few days, but between my job and the kids, it's just not that easy. Not to mention, how am I squeezing into a bikini after this winter?
Keeping off extra pounds while balancing a family and a career can be tough. And 500-calorie coffees won't get you there either. Weight Loss Direct provides a 24/7 support and one-on-one coaching to keep you on track and guarantee you success and health. Start your journey at weightlossdirect.com.
Are you ready to take your game to the next level? Hey, I'm Tyler Kennedy, 2009 Pittsburgh Penguins Stanley Cup champion here, and trust me, I know what it's like to play to the max. That's why I recommend the patented heads-up sports training system, improving reaction time and your spatial awareness with this dynamic training system all at your fingertips. Train smarter with endless applications for any position. It's that simple. HeadsUpSTS.com. Play with your head up.
2 jumbo ice caramel drizzle peppermint mochaccino. Extra caramel.
That's us. I'd love to join you guys at the beach house for a few days, but between my job and the kids, it's just not that easy. Not to mention, how am I squeezing into a bikini after this winter?
Keeping off extra pounds while balancing a family and a career can be tough. And 500-calorie coffees won't get you there either. Weight Loss Direct provides a 24/7 support and one-on-one coaching to keep you on track and guarantee you success and health. Start your journey at weightlossdirect.com.
Back here at the Ice Castle in Castle Shannon, going to get the third period underway. Class AAA matchup, Thomas Jefferson leading Peters Township 4-1. Matt Vandriak, Tyler Polk with you here as the PIHL channels on 10-band-TV. 5 on the board between these two sides. Ty, you got the scoring recap.
Yes, I do. 6:22 in the first. Garrett Fetzko, the assist from Derek Schliebner. 1-0 TJ. 5:58 in the first. 24 seconds later, Bumpy Caputo, the assist coming from Matthew Scovart and Tommy Dowden. It's 1-1. TJ and Peters Township after 1. Then in the second, Brian Spencer, the assist from Gavin Salopek at 14:10 in the second. 2-1 TJ. 8:56 in the second. Carter Merrill, the assist coming from Bloss. And also, I had his name right in front of me, excuse me.
It's all right.
Lucas Bloss getting the assist alongside Owen Michael, 3-1 TJ. And then with 7:08 remaining in the second, Liam Mahoney steals a pass from Luca Maetti and bears it. It's 4-1 TJ. Shots 19-15 in favor of the Jaguars.
Jaguars 8 in the first, 11 in the second. Peters Township 6 in the first, 9 in the second. Thomas Jefferson still has 8 seconds to work on a 2-man advantage, starting this third period on a penny.com power play. Fresh sheet out here as well. Jaguars will move it right to left. Peters Township the opposite way. Final frame and a 3-goal lead for TJ. Michael from the faceoff breaks the zone, drops it back to Merrill. Merrill from the circle shoots it on, and it's fought off by the goaltender, Joseph Aker. And Ty Aker's been sharp to step into this game in relief work.
Yeah, he stepped in relief at 7:08 in the second.
Big try back the other way as the penalty's killed, and firing just wide was Cole Newpaver.
By the way, we'll give you the goaltender stats through 2 periods. Ronnie Poprutsky, 14 saves on 15 shots. And for Peters Township, Jack Fazio, 13 saves on 17 shots. And Joseph Aker just has 1 save on 1 shot. You can tell that Peters Township really has had a focus on defense. Now they got to get some goals across the board.
I also feel like the scorekeeper forgot to change goaltenders when they did, because Akers had at least 3 saves in that last period.
Yeah. We'll go by
We
the
got
official.
you, Joseph. Don't worry. We'll give you credit. TJ back the other way. Here comes Spencer, trying to work his way around the Peters Township defense. And Kevin Fisher cuts him off. Back to the left point. Simon tries to shoot. He has it blocked. Good hustle there by Thomas Jefferson's Newpaver. Mentioned Cole Newpaver. This is his 3rd game of the season as Thomas Jefferson makes the steal. Both Newpaver and Eli Prado joining the Indians from the football team. Hilwadi to Newpaver. Shot, score! Cole Newpaver puts the mesh in motion, and Peters Township cuts the deficit to 2. Hilwadi and Newpaver coming back, and Newpaver wasted no time wristing that one home.
Yeah, it's Hilwadi entering the zone up on the right, and this has been a lot of the TJ attack. But he had a man behind him in Newpaper who accepted and managed to go right on the top shelf over the glove. Over the glove shoulder, so glove high for that goal.
Newpaver's first of the season. And Peters Township gets some early momentum as they cut the deficit now to 4-2. Newpaver has played a strong game here tonight as well. Schleber finished off by Scovart in front of us. Schleber trying to steal. He's going to break the zone. Schleber drags, rib save by Aker. Good job by Caputo to clear. Newpaver got the goal. Halati got the assist. And Peters Township cuts the deficit to 2. Fed all the way back to the Jaguars net. Porupski gets that one out of the way. Around here to the near time, to the near wall, that is. Easy for me to say. Picorni gives it away to Maeda. Maeda steal. Good recovery, though, by Schliebner to break it up and direct that shot wide.
Yeah, Maeda couldn't also turn himself over to try to get a proper shot on.
Picorni back the other way. His shot blocked out of play. As Kevin Fisher for Peters Township gets back to make the defensive play. Just want to say thank you to our Peters Township sponsor, Kevin's Pharmacy. Kevin's Pharmacy. Family-owned pharmacy led by Dr. Kevin Vandriak. Kevin's Pharmacy brings the extra attention and care you would expect from a pharmacy owned and operated independently from the big box pharmacy companies. Indians bring it back. New paver. Could not get around Simon, and then Burns in to help out. Back to the red line. Fisher just throws it back. Peters Township has to touch up to get onside as Simon works his way back behind the net for Thomas Jefferson. Back around here to the near side. Spencer pressured by Mayetta. Then double teamed, and Spencer dropped as Newpaver steps into him. So Newpaver carrying that gridiron over to the ice there with a heavy hit behind the net. Spencer ends up taking Schleiper into the TJ bench as the physicality picks up here. TJ looking for the season series sweep. They won the first meeting between these teams on October 22nd, 3-2 at the Prince-Cape Arena at South Point. Up the left side and back the other way. Here comes Thomas Jefferson. Artman to the right side, and it hops off the stick of Schliebner. Schliebner finds it again. Centers Artman, redirect, kept out by Akers. In tight, Akers leaning back. TJ says goal, the officials say no. Joseph Akers able to shut the door despite ending up in the net.
Yeah, I understand why TJ wants that, but that's a good stoppage by the referee. That puck was clearly gone. You could not see that. It was either held up on the side of the post or Akers' pad was able to get to it just in time to force the stoppage.
So Joseph Akers has been perfect since he's come in relief of Fazio, and
replay right on my phone, and yeah, he just kept that out. Really, one more whack by TJ just before that whistle, that's probably a goal.
So Aker does the job, keeps it at 4-2, and now a face-off here, one clean. Rister coming there, that's deflected as Pritchard had a good look, but well defended on the play by Tommy Dowden. Lamanna back the other way, stick save made by Porubsky. Dowden works hard to the corner, can't find the puck, blows Will, bringing it back the other way. Lamanna showing off his soccer skills as he kicks that one back to his defense, and now Ivanchik back the other way. Ivanchik well defended as Schliebner leans on him, and then bodies bang behind the net as Pritchard steps into Ivanchik. Blows back the other way, leads a charge. Blows drifts to the top of the left circle, in front for the redirect, and a great job defensively by Peters Township to get back. Cam Caruso. Loose puck, Jags find it, high backhander as Merrill puts it on, and Aker plays a little center field, gloving that one down.
I'd probably say that that's more like a shortstop at second base on that hot shot over the middle, just reaching out with the glove and saying, not so fast, that's not in the right field or left.
Face off in the Peters zone to our left, 4-2. The Jaguars leading this one. Peters Township wins, back behind the net. It's going to be Schleiper trying to find an out. Fed back from the right side, stick save made as that was returned to the net by Mahoney. And Aker equal to the task again. Hustling there for Thomas Jefferson is Paul Gunther. Puck comes back to Simon now. Simon through traffic, redirect. As Picorni deflects that one up and over the net for the Jags. Peters Township back the other way. Caputo to the left side has a man shot on blocked. As Jones tried to find it. Blocked down by the defense of Thomas Jefferson. Mahoney got back.
We're going to look back at a lot of those saves that Aker made. If Peters Township's able to scrape across one more and really make this into a game.
Akers give them a chance, Ty, to stay in it. See if the Indians can keep the momentum. They got the early third period goal, down 2. And now trying to jump back in. TJ from the draw, sending it back to center red. Kevin Fisher fells Burns as he brings it in, and then Bumpy Caputo gets a bumpy ride as he's knocked off the puck by Jake Simon. Back to the point, Fisher fires back, blocked. Getting in front of that was Simon. Sending it back out, Fisher floats it in. Simon flags it down. Up the right side. Emery Molnar finds Burns. Michael Burns on the left side, rising wrister up and over the net, off the glass and around. Just on there for TJ was Hartman as he'll dump it in. And Peters Township regroups into their own zone. Fisher. But he wanted to leave that puck there for Jacob Schleiper, but he couldn't do it. Now back to the red line. Here comes Peters Township. Troy Jones looks for Maeda. Comes back to Newpaver. Save made. Rebound! Are you kidding me? A Castle Shannon police officer's loosening his handcuffs because Ronnie Porubsky just committed robbery.
I don't know how he made that save. I really got to go look back. Did he scorpion that? I have no idea how that did not go in.
Porubsky huge to keep the TJ lead at 2. Absolutely robbing Cole Newpaver. Hilwadi going to dump it in. Schliebner gives chase. TJ gets it out. Here comes Schliebner. Leads the charge 3-on-2 as he goes to the right side. Breaks the line, but Artman was a stride ahead. And offsides the call against the Jaguars as we'll get a look at the criminal intent committed by Ronnie Porubsky.
I'm watching it back in real time. I think he just got a glove on it. At the last second, maybe a last-ditch kick save from behind, but man, it was a glove and then a kick.
Here comes Merrill, floating it towards the net, nobody home. Merrill after it, bumped off the puck. Michael tries to shoot, blocked, bodies bang as it's gloved down by Blows. Trying to throw it back to Simon at the point, way too far. All the way into the TJ zone. Steal, Maeda. And hustling after it there. Newpaver, centers looking for Maeda. Back to the point, redirect just wide. Eric Schleiper threw it to the net, and Newpaver looking for number 2. Deflects that one through the crease and wide. TJ with a chance back. Save made as Carter Merrill looking for his second of the night. Stopped by Aker. Maeda coast to coast leads the charge to the circle. Maeda tries to get around Schliebner. Maeda all the way around the rink to the far boards. Finds his man in front. It's McNeely. That one's up. And Merrill back the other way, going to dump as the Jaguars get a fresh line on with 9.5 left here in this third period. Broken timber down there in the Peters Township zone as that puck's deflected into the Indians bench.
So I just watched it back on YouTube. It was Porubsky, yes, but he also had a lot of help from Emery Mulder and Ty Hartman behind the play. That's how he was able to stay out, but definitely Porubsky was a driving force.
Face off outside the zone and false draw. We'll do it again. Face off again. Mahoney for TJ. Sending it back here to Schliebner. Schliebner pressured by Kovac, but he'll dump it in. And hustling after to the far side here is Angelo Maeda. 4-body scrum in the right corner boards. And Zach Maeda trying to find an outlet. Centering feed, nobody home. And Maeda, being Angelo Maeda, sends it ahead. Here comes Brady Rose. Up the left side to Kovac. Kovac cut off. Good defense on the play by Paul Gunther. Back to the right point. Save made as Rose puts it on. And Porubsky stops him cold.
Bouncing puck really hurt Peters Township. It was a 3-on-2 going into the zone.
And here comes Picorni back the other way. He'll break the zone. Picorni drags to the right side, backhands it to the net. Stick save made by Aker, and he'll cover and hold. 8.5 left here in the third period. Peters Township trailing by 2, Ty, but they were so close for Porubsky and company, able to keep Newpaver from making it a 1-goal game.
Yeah, Porubsky, Hartman, and Molnar, they get full marks on that one, but especially Porubsky, as he was right on top of it alongside them. It was Hartman right behind him that also helped out.
Face-off win by the Jaguars. Battling back behind the net of Salopek. Out with it comes Peters Township. Scovart got sandwiched, but Fisher going to break the Peters Township zone. Down the right side has Scovart going to the net. Good read and cut off by Spencer. Steady presence on the blue line is Spencer. Around the horn it comes. TJ trying to get an out. Glove down here by Fisher. Moves it over to Scovart. Scovart with numbers. Scovart rising shot. Porubsky the save. And the rebound. He's able to control it and then push it off to where Simon can get it out of danger. Caputo behind the net. He has one this evening. Over to the left point. One-time rip blocked. And back the other way. Here comes Molnar. It's going to dump and change for the Jaguars. Holding the 2-goal lead. Under 7.5 left here in the third. Peters Township coming out with it now. Jones to Maeda. And Luca Maeda firing from a tough angle on the edge of the right circle. Misses it just barely, though. TJ going to bring it back the other way. Casamasa's taken down. And I'm going to say stepped on the puck, no penalty. Jaguars ice it. Face-off coming back in the home zone to our right. 4-2, TJ leads.
Yeah, that referee's arm coming up at the same time as that offside was there. Thought it was going to be Hawaii for a trip. Hawaii off the draw with a save made by Porubsky.
Face-off won by the Jaguars, by the Indians at this time. As you said, Porubsky made the save, and then TJ ices it. We'll face it off on the right here.
Yeah, it was the old James Neal setup with Evgeny Malkin back in the 2011-12 season. You're going to do it again.
New Paver in for the draw. Tries to win it back to Hilwati, who does come down with the puck as Merrill lost his edge. Blow's able to get back and work it here in the corner. Hilwati dumps it down low. Here come the Jaguars. 3-on-2 back the other way. Michael leads the charge. Good stick check, though, by Caruso. And TJ enters his own offsides.
Yeah, Caruso's step up really forced that one to go a little bit long for Owen Michael. 6:30 remaining, and Peters with a good start to this period, but it's go time now. They got 2 they need to get back to even footing.
6.5 left. Indians trail 2. TJ scored first. Peters Township knotted up 24 seconds later. Then the Jaguars scored the next 3 before Peters Township found one here in the third period. Hilwati! Cue up the AC/DC. He just got thunderstruck by Brian Spencer.
Oh, Spencer turning into a wall.
Spencer, the captain, going to bring it back the other way, and he's poke checked on the play by Cam Caruso. Hilwati ahead to Maeda. Luca Maeda drags, rips, Porubsky stops it. No rebound.
Big time plays again by Porubsky, but Spencer, my goodness, everything into it. That's a beautiful step up. Watching the play on TenbandTV to replay, and you get to see it.
Boom, baby. Face off to the right of the TJ net. And it's won by the Indians. Tommy Dowden. Over here to the near side. Vandriak tries to line up Simon, who skates through the check and pushes the puck into the Peters Township zone. Lead feed up the left side. Dowden against Spencer. Spencer able to win that battle. Send it back to the red line. Spinning away with there's Angelo Maeda. He'll dump it in. Simon gives chase with Vandriak bearing down on him. Over to the right side. And Picorni back the other way for TJ. Here comes Picorni. Tries to find Gunther on the right side. Angelo Maeda stepping in front of him. TJ player falls down. Simon regroups in the circle.
Yeah, Gunther while falling trying to make that play.
Peters Township trying to get it out up the left side. Dowden stood up at the line. Good defense there by Thomas Jefferson as both Schliebner and Gunther cut him off. Reaching the red line and throwing it all the way to the net is Prado. Porubsky fights that one off as we're under 5 minutes now left here in this third period. Chipped here to the near boards. Schliebner brings it all the way to the far side. Tries to fire back the other way. And Dowden got back to defend it. This puck's dumped down low now. in the corner. We get a scrum. TJ out with it. And firing just wide there was Liam Mahoney. To the right side, Schliebner dumps it in. TJ, a nice job here of kind of hemming Peters Township in their zone tie, just keeping pressure on. To the right point, Schliebner's rip deflected into the meshing by Dowden, but TJ right there, that's a recipe for success when you're up by 2 goals.
Yeah, cycle, keep it down low, force them to go 200 feet, work it out high, get your defenseman to get a shot on there, create rebound situations. But of course, as a defenseman, it's got to get through, because if it goes off a shin pad and goes the other way, here comes an odd man. Peters is going to activate each time.
Peters Township, once they are able to get the puck out of their own zone, we'll see when head coach Chris Claxton thinks about maybe lifting the goalkeeper for the extra attacker. Fisher, coast to coast, drops it back to Caputo. Caputo to the left point. Schleiper to the net. Porupski denies it again. Ronnie Porupski stood tall tonight here so far for the Jaguars. A big save there as Peters Township presses. To the left point, down the wall. Scovert trying to get around blows. Dumps it behind the net. Jones there for the Indians. Jones works around Simon, reverses. Now sends it to Scovert, whose stick was tied up. Along the left wing wall, Schleiper down low. Jones hit hard from behind. That's going to be a penalty. As Peters Township will get the extra attacker on. Big shot from the point, blocked. Scovert to the net. Porupski the save. But a big chance here for the Indians as Jones was hit from behind. And we will get a penny.com power play for Peters Township. Open enrollment is here. The deadline, January 15th. That's the last day to get health coverage for February 1st. Penny.com is Pennsylvania's official health insurance marketplace. With Penny.com, you're in the right place for PA health coverage because you're worth protecting. Peters Township 0 for 1 on the night tie with the man advantage. 3:29 left here. Simon sits. So boarding the call. Actually roughing. Either way. Can't hit a guy when the numbers are facing you like that. Refs are going to call that every time on this level. And a chance for Peters Township. And we'll see, Ty, if they try to bring the goaltender off, maybe make this a 5-on-3. Sorry, 6-on-4, because math is not something I'm good at. Fisher back the other way. Floats it towards the net, off the end boards. And Schliebner trying to rip it out. Jones will keep it in. Jones pressured on the play. And it ends up in the TJ net. We'll see if Mahoney touched it. Officials say bring it out to the neutral zone.
Yeah, it ended up into the bench, and now it looks like they are this time out. Nope, it's empty.
So the keeper's out.
On a neutral zone. I don't know about this one.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you there. 1:21 remains on the Penny.com power play for the Indians. They have a 4-2 lead. They'll win the faceoff. And as Ty mentioned, the net to our left is empty. Aker to the bench. 6-on-4 now for Peters Township. Jones going to bring it in. Traps it back to Scovert. Scovert tries to get around blows. Help on the play arrives, but it comes back to Hilwadi. Hilwadi sets to the right side now. Newpaver, who has a goal. Trying to reverse direction here. Throws it down the board. Schliebner, who's been solid. Kept in by Newpaver. Nice work. To the left point. Fisher. To Maeda. Maeda on the left wing wall. Maeda the circle. Down low to Jones, and it bounces off his stick. Takes a hop at the last second as Jones had a wide open net looking at him.
Yeah, he couldn't collect it. It hit right off his shin pad instead of right on the stick.
30 seconds left on the Penny.com power play. Newpaver rising rip up and over the net. Jones trying to step in. Mahoney takes it away towards the empty net. And not going to go. Final 20 seconds here of this Penny.com power play for Peters Township. That's a lot of P's. 15 seconds left here on the power play. 1:40 left in regulation. And TJ gets the kill, gets the clear, and likely gets the kill as well.
Yeah, 5 seconds. That's a wrap.
Peters Township will keep the net empty as it's chipped in by Dowden. Penalties over, so TJ 2 for 2 in penalty kills here tonight. And the net remains empty to our left. 6-on-5 here for Peters Township with 1:15 left in regulation. Spencer cuts it off. That's the guy you got to watch for.
Yeah, they got to also look out because they lose the no icing.
Hilwadi has Maeda going to the net. Hilwadi going to bring it in all the way around. Jake Hilwadi behind the net. Luca Maeda out to the point. Caruso through traffic, deflects wide. Hilwadi. Newpaver. Big rip. Blocked. Comes back to the point. Caruso from the left point. Rising shot wide. In tight, trying to stuff it home. And couldn't get it to go with Scovert. Puck out of play. Faceoff will stay in the TJ zone to our right with 40 seconds left in this third period.
Yeah, Scovert tried to play off the active end board, but also Perupski was going to get back regardless. That had to be a crazy angle. He had to hit it off of Perupski to get that one to go in.
PT going to use their TO. 40 ticks left here. 4-2 the lead. And again, we want to say thank you to Peters Township sponsor, Kevin's Pharmacy. Kevin's Pharmacy, a family-owned pharmacy led by Dr. Kevin Ivanchik. Kevin's Pharmacy brings you the extra attention and care you would expect from a pharmacy owned and operated, independent from the big box pharmacy companies. And we thank Kevin's Pharmacy for being a sponsor of Peters Township Hockey here on 10-Band TV.
So not quite home yet for Thomas Jefferson, but it is looking like they are about to arrive in the driveway, so to speak. Credit to their rebound defensively, especially. We always think about the turning point with like big saves or something like that, and Poprupski definitely was a part of that, but the team realizing in that 45-second stretch back early in the second that, we got to clean up defensively, that really helped them win this game, and then their offense is able to get through it. This is a building block game for TJ. If they bring the defensive intensity like they did from the second on, that's a championship team.
Face off to the left of the TJ net. Peters Township wins it. Newpaver going to work all the way around to the far side. Back to the left point. Caruso looks it over. 30 seconds left. Newpaver, top of the circle. Rising rip off the glass. Fisher finds it on the right boards. Back to the net. Pad save. Perupski. Hilwadi finds Maeda. Luca Maeda brings it out. All the way to the point. 15 seconds. Puck stolen away. Mahoney backhands the length of the ice. And misses the net. So icing the call against the Jaguars. Face-off back in the home zone to our right with 13.5 left here in regulation.
On the other side, this is going to be tough for Peters Township, as this is an opportunity to reaffirm your place at the table, 3 straight wins, and get themselves back on the doorstep of playoff opportunity. They're fighting Pine Richland and the aforementioned Thomas Jefferson team for that final spot.
Jaguars win the draw. Spencer trying to get it out. Mahoney finds it. 8 seconds left. Crosses center red. Mahoney down the right side. Puts it home. Mahoney gets his second ENG for the Jaguars. And a 5-2 lead. Thomas Jefferson 1.7 seconds away as Mahoney ices the cake with the victory.
Good recovery by Mahoney as he nearly whipped it trying to put it in the back of the net, but hey, he gets the ENG and TJ stops a 4-game losing streak.
That's a wrap. Mahoney gets it. Ty, the scoring recap real quick. Unassisted goal there for Mahoney to wrap it up.
Yes. So it's Garrett Fetzko with the assist coming from Schliebner for TJ. That's the first goal, 6:22 in the first. 5:58 in the first. Nicholas Caputo with Scovart and Dowden on the assist. 1-1 at the end of the first. In the second, Brian Spencer, the assist from Gavin Salopek at 14:10 in the second. 8:56 in the second. Carter Merrill with Lucas Bloss and Owen Michael picking up the assist. 3-1 TJ. 4-1 TJ after Liam Mahoney steals a puck and he gets his first of 2 here tonight. Cole Newpaver managed to put them back in the discussion, Peters Township, with the assist from Jacob Hawadi. 4-2 TJ, but as we just seen, the icer, Liam Mahoney, is second in the game with the ENG. 5-2 TJ, a phenomenal victory. Again, stopping a losing streak for the Jaguars and having a happy new year, I guess, for them as they go into 2025 with a win.
Peters Township back in action on Monday, January 6th at Mount Lebanon. Thomas Jefferson's next game the same night in the same rink. They'll take on South Fayette. Final score from the Ice Castle in this Class 3A matchup. Thomas Jefferson 5, Peters Township 2 for Tyler Polk, Matt Vandriak. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed watching it. And we appreciate you watching high school hockey coverage here on the PIHL channel on TenbandTV. For New Praver and Prado, who have joined the ice hockey team after a very successful high school football season for Peters Township. Giveaway to the net, backhand of Perupski with the first big save of the game. And back with it now come the Indians. 3-on-3 to the right side, down and shoots and just misses as he was set up on a nice feed there from Nicholas Caputo. The shot taken there by Prado blocked. And Peters Township with the football line, if you will, putting some pressure on Prado to the net. Pad save made. This time Schliebner denies it. Fisher from the right point, can't keep it in. Fetzko 2-on-1 back the other way. Fetzko looks it over. Rister score! Peters Township looking for the equalizer. Centering try. Score! Blows finds it again. Drops it to his man. Michael shot. Pad save made. Rebound kept out and covered. Peters Township finds it. Murphy dump all the way back into TJ zone. Ends up on the stick of Hilwani in front for the redirect. Denial seems it had to come. Fisher gets help to his backside by Thomas Jefferson there. As Schliebner brings it back the other way. Derek Schliebner backhander to the net. Fazio absorbs it and holds for the whistle. Here comes Salopek back the other way as Burns going towards the net. Salopek shoots, save, made Fazio. Rebound, Spencer, rips, score! Thrown to the net by Cam Caruso. From the left point, just slapping it around the horns there for the Indians. Eric Schleiper in front, kept out by Perupski.
Oh, that was a brilliant $10 save by Perupski. New Paper's right in front. There was no one.
In tight, Perupski denies Hilwani's wrister as well. Battling there. Blows, tries to take it away from Maeda. Kept in. Down the right side. Rising shot. Crossbar. Blows. Takes the feed from Michael. Blows. Looks it over. Wrister. Off the cuff of the glove. Fazio with the stop. Blows. Centers. Score! Looks it over. Wrist shot blocked. Nice piece of defense there. By Schliebner. Centering feed. Good pinch there by Michael Banks. Sending it down low. Pass stolen. Score! Over to Scovart. Stolen. Merrill shorthanded. And a great diving effort there by Kevin Fisher.
One shot, but Thomas Jefferson quickly shut it down. They tried to reverse it. It didn't work either.
Schliebner center. Save made and kept out as Michael on the doorstep. Dumping it in. Cam Caruso. Numbers back the other way. Hilwani leads the charge. Jake Hilwani, backhander, pad save, Perupski. By Michael in front, the puck goes wide. Around it comes, trying to center. Spencer knocks it down. Wrist shot, Aker. Big stop. Point. Slapper coming from Schliebner. Save Aker. Doesn't know where the rebound is. And he's able to sprawl and keep it out. Joseph Aker coming up huge. Both New Paver and Eli Prado joining the Indians from the football team. Hilwani to Newpraver. Shot, score! Schliebner finds it again. Centers Hartman, redirect, kept out by Akers. In tight, Akers leaning back. TJ says goal, the officials say no. Schliebner finds it again. Centers Hartman, redirect, kept out by Akers. In tight, Akers leaning back. TJ says goal, the officials say no. Blows back the other way, leads a charge. Blows drifts to the top of the left circle, in front for the redirect, and a great job defensively. Now back to the red line. Here comes Peters Township. Troy Jones looks for Maeda, comes back to Newpaver. Save made, rebound! Are you kidding me? 24 seconds later, then the Jaguars scored the next three before Peters Township found one here in the third period. Hilwani, cue up the ACT. To the left point, Fisher. To Maeda. Maeda on the left wing wall. Maeda to the circle. Down low to Jones, and it bounces off his stick. Mahoney finds it, 8 seconds left, crosses center red. Mahoney down the right side. Puts it home. Mahoney take on South Fayette. Final score from the Ice Castle in this Class 3A matchup. Thomas Jefferson 5, Peters Township 2 for Tyler Polk, Matt Vandriak. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed watching it.